Yo, I want to talk about these foreigners and how they latch on to foundational black people. I'm just gonna go back into my memory from what I recollect and my knowledge. Um, I'm not really into like the before I even get started. I'm not into all of that. Oh, not all of us. I don't adhere to that shit. That shit don't mean nothing to me. Period, man. I go with the facts and majority rules. Numbers don't lie. But I'm gonna say this, man. From what I experienced through my life, my education, my street knowledge, and all that. So I'm gonna go back to the '70s when the Jamaicans started migrating over here heavy. Heavy, they started migrating over here. What did the men do? They latched on to black American women. They fed them weed, slang, they music, because they needed citizenship. So what they did, this is facts, this ain't lies. They start making a bunch of babies all over the black in the hood, in the black community, which we gonna get to that too. Because a lot of times when they say there's no black men in the family, or we making all these babies and not taking care of our kids, a lot of these kids, man, they fathers are foreign. That's a fact. Foundational black women got babies by Jamaican dudes, Africans, all that. But we gonna stop from the '70s, right? And that's what the Jamaicans did. The weed, the slang, and basically that was it, man. And the music. Latched on to the woman because in order to penetrate a culture, this is very important. You have to penetrate the women. That is the key to penetrating the culture. That's why you never seen Asians penetrated like that. All other cultures, the Russians, or because they women don't date outside their race like that. These are facts. They don't date outside their race, so it's hard to penetrate them. But it's always easy to penetrate the black race, the foundational black race, because they latch on to our women. And it's not a knock at our women because our women look at them the way that our women supposed to look at them. They are black men. So our women don't say, oh, this is Jamaican black man. This is an African black man. They say, no, this is a black man. Because we all look alike. So our women are not to blame for this. It's the suckers that's approaching them. And that's what the Jamaicans did. They fucked our women, made a bunch of babies all over the hood, right? As soon as they got their citizenship and they got what they needed, they brought all their wives over here from Jamaica. All of them. This is facts. They brought their wives over here and then went and disappeared. Meanwhile, making babies everywhere. Let's go to the Dominicans. I remember these scumbag motherfuckers when they came through in the '80s, right? So we talking about all the people that be saying fuck black Americans. I remember when the Dominicans came through in the '80s, yo. Them niggas had afros, tight pants on, looking crazy. They ain't even know how to dress. This is my hand to God, yo. They was doing business with us. This is facts. They was literally buying clothes off our backs on my mother's grave. Yo, man, we in Harlem. Yo, where you get that jacket from, bro? Yo, bro, that jacket is mean, my man. Yo, let me get that. I give you 100 grand for that right now. They copied everything from us. Start dressing like us. Everything. What they did, they turned on the niggas. You see them now up in Dykeman with the basketball games. Everything we do, they follow. But try to act like it's tradition. This is all black culture. So this boom. So this answers Busta Rhymes when he say, yo, the blacks we don't have no culture, all Caribbean people. Now we gonna go to the last 30 years with the African men. The same identical shit. The African men needed citizenship. First they start paying our women to marry them. Then they said, fuck it, we gonna start fucking them. Cause you know what they did? They start dressing like us. They blended in. They start looking around. Oh yeah, they got the Coogee sweaters, this and that. They start doing everything we doing. They latch on to us, learn our hustles, because these are our people. So we never feel ashamed of helping your people. We're the same identical skin color. But what it is we accept people so quick without making them work for what they need before we let them through the door. This is what black people are guilty of, foundational black America. We're guilty of always opening the door for a fucking sucker, man. That's the bottom line. And the Africans did it. What they did, made a bunch of babies all over the hood. All over the hood. Got our women. They got their citizenship. They disappeared. Half of these sisters ain't know these dudes' name, man. Because, no exaggeration, they got like 8 names. You get a birth certificate with an African right now, and that shit say Mubabi, Muhammad, Joe, Castillo. Like, these niggas got like 20 names on a birth certificate, man. That's considered one name. So, the point is, once they get what they want, they bring their women over, marry their women, and then now, boom. So you know why it's hard to see, we can't penetrate Africans because they got our hustle, they stole our thing, they dress like us. Now you see them. They don't want to unify with us at all. All they stores, every fucking thing. Right in Harlem, the Bronx, they all in our neighborhood and call themselves distancing themselves from the foundational blacks. Don't want nothing to do with us. Once again, after they got what they needed from us. Pay attention, man. Pay attention. This is a lesson to us, man, to stop letting these people through the door that don't have good intention for us. Because this is something that must be understood. My old college professor said this: if you want to understand life, learn logic. And when you use logic, logic just makes sense. Logic explains everything. And let me break down something to you that's logic. Most of these foreigners that come over here, they coming from impoverished countries. Let's not get it twisted. And this is not a knock on them. The facts don't change. They coming from impoverished countries where it's nothing over there. I remember one time I was dating a Caribbean sister. She said, "Oh yeah, I could just walk up and we could just pick bananas off the trees and eat them." I said, "Then why the fuck you ain't stay over there then? If it's so great over there, what you coming over here to the concrete jungle? I'm born and raised here. I'm not Caribbean. My people from the South, we all got slave roots. So this is real. I'm a foundational black. Why are you over here then? If you got it so good in Jamaica, Trinidad, Guyana, all this shit, why y'all over here?" Because the ones that flee are the ones that have a whole different outlook on life. Listen, understand that. They want this right here. And they don't give a fuck about nothing or nobody to get it. So remember that. So when the foreigners that's over here, they ain't over here to unify with us. They over here to get this and then go back over there and shine on their people. They want to build houses from the scratch and then come over with a pension, go retire with a pension and look down on their people over there. That's all that shit's about. Trust me, man. Like I said, when you understand logic, you can understand people. So, like, you know, and check this out. This is real, right? I said something early in this video how they use our women to penetrate us. African women don't fuck with foundational black men at all. They don't play that shit with us, yo. They men got them groomed to stay the fuck away from us, yo. I'm telling you facts. You might get a dude here and there, might poke one of them. They don't fuck with us, yo. You know why? Because if you start laying with the woman, you're gonna learn all the secrets of the culture. Because the woman, she's the foundation of the culture. So that's why they did with the black American women. All these foreign men latched onto our women. The Dominican men, the only difference with them, right, is they latched on to us. Through the hustling, through the street shit. They latched onto us through the streets and got what they needed, then turn around and telling us, yo, you can't walk through Washington Heights. When I was a kid walking through Washington Heights, it was nothing but blacks up there. Washington Heights, technically, educational-wise, is Harlem. It's considered Harlem. And then we changed the name to Washington Heights. So now, once again, somebody's stealing something that we worked our ass for. And this is the problem with blacks, man. We bust our ass and die for all this shit for these foreigners to come over here and get all our shit for free, man. I'm telling you facts, man. I'm telling you facts. Every time we die for something, they don't be involved with the fight. They come along afterwards. The Puerto Ricans the same way. Racist motherfuckers to the core. When I say racist to the core. And see, the problem with black people, this is what the foundation of black people, this is what hurt us. Every time we get one Latin friend, we try to act like the whole fucking culture love us. Oh, yo, my man, Jose, that's my nigga, we hustled together. That ain't got nothing to do with his family. Go in his family, I bet you 90% of them, his relatives don't like blacks. I'm telling you facts. This shit ain't mythical, this is facts. And the shit that hurt us all the time is we always latching on to other cultures instead of latching on to ourselves, man. Because what we missing in all this is we are the culture, yo. Foundational black people, we are the culture, man. Every woman want to dress like the American black woman. Want the bodies like, all that shit, yo. This ain't no men. You see all these, yo, right now, you girls walking around Harlem, they be foreign girls. They dress just like a foundational black girl from Harlem. Gucci bags, Louis, driving foreign cars. You talk to them and they got accents. I did the booba, huh? Oh, damn, you from, oh, my bad. Yeah, because they once again still in the culture. They still in us. Everything we do, watch it. Then say, yo, all right, fuck the niggas now. We don't want nothing to do with them. That's why a Spanish restaurant be open in our community. You don't see no Spanish restaurants opening, no African American restaurants opening, no Latin communities. Now right now, go up in Washington Heights and show me where they selling collard greens, black eyed peas, and neck bones. Even in the Jamaican community, the Jamaicans is you know what they doing? They trying to make collard greens and shit now. Fucking up that. Fucking the macaroni and cheese up. So we don't gotta come in their neighborhood. They literally fucking it up. They the work. If you want to taste the worst mac and cheese and collard greens ever, eat them out Jamaican restaurant. That's a fact. They want nothing to do with us. They just want to suck the culture from us. Everything suck that shit from us and then go about their business. But I'm telling foundational black people, man, stop letting these piece of shits in, man, without checking them first. Look at these Africans. They scamming, getting all the money, and don't want nothing to do with foundational blacks. Nothing to do with us, man. They won't come nowhere near us. Because they don't learn. They dress like us. They act like us. And then all they say, yo, but we going to keep the money between us. We ain't fucking with them. I'm telling you, man, y'all need to pay attention, man. Pay attention. This is real. So y'all like, yo, this is I always say this, man. The truth hurts, man. The fucking truth hurts. But the reality is you need the truth in order to progress in life, man. You can't know where you're going till you know where you came from. So pay attention, man. For now on, man, we got to start making these dudes work, man. All these foreign dudes trying to hang with us, man, they got to work for that, man. That's it, man. You can't just come into our circles like that, man. Because they not letting us in their circles. You never see a foundational black dude hanging with a bunch of Africans. Men. You never see a foundational black dude hanging with a bunch of Dominican men. Where it's 80% of them and 2 or 3 black dudes. You don't see that shit. They don't let us in their circles like that. Deal with the facts, man. Deal with the facts. And then you make your decisions from there. But remember this, man. Stop letting people in the door that don't deserve to be in our house, man. Fuck that. Let them build their own houses. Because when you follow, let me tell you something, the last thing. And this, like I said, logic explains everything. You look at shit logically, yo. And this is logically. What fucking culture, who's following any foreign culture over here, right, in the world? Foundational blacks, man. Basketball, entertainment, sports, period. You know what I mean? It's us, man. We're the leaders of the world, man. It's a fact. And listen, we got a bad habit of not documenting all the shit that we create. That's why white men always swoop down and steal shit from us and add a little bit of this in there and a little bit of that in there, and bam. That's how they trying to tell you this trash ass dude, Eminem, one of the top 5 greatest rappers of all time. And y'all listening to that shit. Y'all listening to that. But I always tell dudes, and I argue one time with my boys, I say, yo, I've never in my life since Eminem been out heard Eminem bumping in the hood. I heard him featured on songs with 50 in them, and they playing that he. But I ain't never heard nobody literally driving through the hood bumping the Eminem album. But white people say he's the top 5 greatest rappers of all time. Man, y'all better pay attention, man.